Hey Treacles, how you doing my friend? Hope you're well. Right. Okay, so we're all set up. Hey JP, cheers buddy. Do let me know on the quality of the stream because I'm running at 2 megabyte upload. We're hovering between 4 and 5. Well 4 to 6. But then I'm the only one in the household at the moment. Hey Jenny, how you doing? So hopefully it stays stable for this. My intention was to do some live building for you as well as updates. Now as you can see from this particular view, quite a bit has changed in this area when you look at it from this angle. So I'll show you around that in just a bit. But what I thought we'd start the stream off with would be a little review of the trailer for Planet Coaster 2. I thought that'd be pretty cool. Hey guys. So as you can see, new surroundings. I haven't just moved the room around. JP. There you go, buddy. Member for 4 months now. I think that's just a reminder. I'm not sure. But appreciate it, dude, as always. Thank you for the support, as it's been more welcome than anything recently. Oh, still tough, but hey, we're good. We're good. Right, away from all that. Where was I? So yeah, I'll show you the updates, but what I thought we'd start with is literally just grabbing the display capture. And pulls in the music, and here we go, guys. So I hope you enjoy. Oh, we got no volume. I'll have to play the music. I don't know why I've got subtitles on. So it's not going to be in great quality because I've got to do everything at 1080p, so my apologies. But what I'm going to do is we'll play through this. There's a switch track, yay. And we'll just pause it on certain things, just to have a look around, see what's what. And go from there. Just have a little look round. Not too long, half hour, 20 minutes, half hour. Will probably end up being an hour, knowing me. But this looks pretty insane now that they're showing everything. I mean, that's a new ride. Bit different. See, now I'm wondering if you can put the spinny lights on the coasters, and as it goes round, do they spin? Hey, Joshy! How you doing, man? The shops look the same, though. So we'll just finish up with this, just check it out, and then we'll have a dissect in a minute, guys. There's rain. There's rain, guys. Rain. Actual rain. There it is. Moment we've all been waiting for. Right. This has actually got me into it now. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start all the way back at the beginning, and we'll just literally creep through this. Hey Funky, how you doing? I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I don't know how much it is. I haven't even looked. Hey Nick, I'm trying. Have I got camera on? Yeah, I have. I'm trying. Only about an hour ago, I think. I was literally walking back from the canal and or the shops, and basically I saw it pop up, and I was like, ooh. And then I put it on Discord, and everyone's put it in Discord in chat instead of Planet Coaster 2. Anyway, so yeah, so I thought, well, why not start the stream? I will try and do this in a higher rate, just so that the picture is clearer for you guys. We won't play it, but I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Here you go. Right, let's have a look. Wish list. 40 quid. I ain't got 40 quid. When's it out? When's it coming? So there's a deluxe edition at 55 quid. Or there's Planet Coaster 2 at 40 quid. Is that all? Well, I haven't got that, Joshy, so fire away with your pre-order, dude. I'm going to have to figure something out. Right, so anyway, we don't know when it's going to be released. So I thought, well, let's have a quick look at and just a dissect of everything. And basically have a look, see what's new. So we've got these wavy things at the beginning. I'm not sure if they're actually waving. Yes, they are. So obviously you then got a wind machine, maybe. Maybe there's other interactions with things. I don't know. The topiary looks pretty cool. It looks a bit more natural off to the left. It's not so kind of square. Or maybe it's just overgrown. Maybe it needs maintaining now. Maybe. Who knows? What else we got? You got those kite things flying around in the background. You obviously have a similar generic kind of Planko feel if you look off to the buildings over here. If you can see my mouse, yes. Obviously these are very similar to what we're used to. But I'm loving the fact that you've got grills and that looks like one of those water pump stations or electric stations, whatever they are. But we've got a wider view now. So we've got gigas in the background. We've got hotels, drops. What else we got? About it, really, what I can see. Ooh, back one. We will get there, guys. Right, so what we got? So it looks like we got a little bit more of a choice of fountains, maybe, or fountain pools to use. But then obviously you've got the scaling options, so I guess you can kind of have what you want now, which opens up a whole new ballpark of whole new kettle of fish, that is, because I've always wanted to do those stepped kind of fountains, but never been able to do it because we just have big or we have not so big things to be able to play with. I'm just trying to be politically correct with my choice of words, guys, before you start going off on one. But that looks really interesting. The fact that there's 3 different sizes there going up and the lower sections are 3 different. So that's going to be good fun. I like that. I like that a lot. Standard kind of generic look around here, I guess, with the what they call Planet Coaster theming by the looks of it. Loving the palm trees. Look at the amount of leaves the palms got on it. They're better. Off in the background we got a little kind of Tuscany, Spanish, Italian section, whatever, Greek. And then you got that thing they've been showing for the last 2-3 months. Hey Bryce, how you doing, dude? It does look a little bit, but I think if you change the colour palette a little bit, tone it down, you know, they've gone for vibrancy here, I'd probably say, especially with like this rock area. I mean, you wouldn't have it purple in real life, would you? Plus, the way I would do that is I'd have different coloured textures of rock, so it looked more natural. So again, it's the through the eyes of the beholder, I guess. You know, they've gone for big bright yellow coasters and rich purples and rich blues. That's something I don't do. So, you know, look at it from all angles, guys. It could be quite cool. I've personally never liked this look, and I've never liked it in Planet Coaster 1. That's the reason why I do what I do with the lighting. So maybe just user, and they just want it to be as vibrant as possible for marketing purposes. So if you look at this side of the screen, I'm doing that with my hand, and obviously you guys can't see me. You look at that Tuscany area, it's so much more toned down, but then you got this big yellow rod in the middle of it. So imagine if that was a bluey grey, a light bluey grey, that would blend in with the coaster and the supports, and then that wouldn't look so bleh, where, you know, everything else is quite so we got here, drop coaster. What do we see? Still got the flying pigeons, which look exactly the same. Exactly the same. wonder if they fly through things. I wonder if they've changed them so that they hit posts. Bonk, drop to the floor. Hey Stu, how you doing, buddy? Coaster projects. Cool, 6th of November then. What have I got? One. Oh, do you know what? That's actually quite convenient because I get paid 13 times in the year. And it kind of doesn't make sense, but I get paid twice in November. So I get paid on the 3rd and the 30th because I get paid every 4 weeks. But then the downside to that is my next payday is the 27th of December. So I gotta look into this. Right. Anyway, anyone who wants to be a member, you're more than welcome, guys. That was the worst wink imaginable. There you go. That's better. Right. Where are we? What we got here then? Lifeguard seat. Some benches or some beds. And we got a diving board, and it looks like we got one big, massive, unsupported gigger in the background, and unsupported up here. Look at that. It looks like mine. Okay. I'm enjoying this, guys. It's good fun. Stream something's. What's going on? Warning. Bear with me. Sorry, guys. What's warning? Warning. Why have I got a warning? Oh, don't tell me. Can you guys hear me? Can you let me know? Because I've got a feeling. YouTube. Something going on. Bear with me, guys. 2 seconds. I'm not sure if it's picking up the music. Shouldn't do. I've got a warning for something. Dashboard. Nothing. Okay. Right. Apologies. Carry on. Sweet. Thank you. Hey, Icy. How you doing, man? Yeah, so had I, mate. I was only because I flicked on YouTube, and my signal has been terrible today because we're all stormy and cold and horrible around here in Milton Keynes. Look at the backdrop, though. Look at the water going up onto the terrain. How that you got now? You got the wash of water, as they call it. I think I'm right there. Going up onto it. You know, you imagine that being a sandy beach. That's what they should have done, is just put a little bit of sand around there, and that would have been perfect. But that's cool. I like that. And I'm loving this look. Look at that. That looks better. Around here, that looks more Typhoon Lagoon kind of thing going on instead of all this purple rock submarine stuff. Just pre-ordered. Congrats, Icy. You beat me to it. I'm not going to be able to do it for a good... well, actually, may be able to do it at the end of the month. Depends on how much food I eat between now and then. I'm only joking. Stormy here as well. Okay. Oh, not good. I wish you all the best, Nick. Hope it all stays together for you, bud. Hey, Dan. How you doing? But yeah, no. Pathing, the edging... The trees look amazing. Whether or not they're going bish bash, bish bash, bish bash, who knows? We've got these kite things again. Stand up. I assume they're just smaller versions of this. We've got the stand up coaster here. Look at the nets. Ooh, they look nice. They look very nice. Okay, they've done a lot to the coasters then, by the looks of it. Yeah, but you always get the after effects, mate. I know what it's like in Florida. I've been out in enough hurricanes myself over the years. I slept through one. Ooh, look at that in the background. Ah, so... we didn't have to have water towers in Planet Zoo, do we? Did we? I've only played it a few times. That's a water tower? So I wonder then if that whole water network thing, you have to have the full kind of like, what do you want to call it? Behind the scenes stuff as well. I don't know. Maybe I've missed that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I slept through was it 4-3 hurricane? Went Disney, watched fireworks, got home knackered. I think I was about... must have been about 12, I think. Yeah, got back to the house, fell asleep. The only thing I knew of it was I woke up a little bit earlier the next morning, literally hit through the night and went. And then next thing I knew about it was when I went out onto the drive to go and throw some hoops on the drive. And I saw all the shingles of the roofs, tiles of the roofs, just lying everywhere. A few bent over kind of palm trees and stuff like that. And I looked at our house, you know, the netting for the pools, they were all torn on every other one. And then me and Dad went for a walk around our house and nothing had come off, not even a tile, even the net hadn't broke, nothing. So we were, it was quite insane actually. And then I think a few hours later we were going to Disney and all sorts, and just cracking on with the holiday really. It was insane. Oh no, actually, tell a lie, it was 2 days, no, it was a day before. And then I think there was a second one coming up because we got delayed at the airport, and then we had to fly to Minnesota, and we spent a day in Minnesota, and we went to the mall where Mighty Ducks 1 was filmed at the beginning. I think it's at the beginning or halfway through, I can't remember. It's in the film where they got a little mini theme park. It was one of the first ones. That was pretty cool as well. Didn't go on any of the rides, but it was cool to just go round there. That was quite cool. But yeah, no, this is that water tower is interesting. Unless they've built that, but why would you have a water tower next to a potential lighthouse or whatever they put here? That doesn't kind of make sense. So that would make sense if that's supplying the water for all this, if you know what I mean. In the brain. Tiki huts, flying things again. I'm loving the look of these palm trees. You got the original ones that we had here. These are new. That's original. They're all original. These plants here look quite funky. I wonder if they're like the little one just extended. But alright, just catch up with tracks. 2-6. Chats, guys. I give you citizenship. Cheers, mate. I'd appreciate that. I know Florida, mate. I know Florida just as well as I know the UK. I've been there pretty much every month throughout the year, throughout those 25 visits. Alpha in-game footage. Yeah. Right. No worries, Treeks. Have a good walk, mate. How's the pain doing? It's not too bad. As you notice, I'm not going like that all the time, but I'm still kind of hanging the neck, unfortunately. Actually had my first medical today, so that now is sorted and the ball is rolling. He's referred me for physiotherapy. Hey Phantom, how you doing, man? I thought what we'd do is just have a little breakdown of the trailer. And just see what happens, have a chat about it, and other bits and bobs keep popping in. But yeah, no. Do love a good Floridian storm. I do like a good Floridian storm. So what we got here then? We've got new lights here, which look quite cool. They could be used for pirate. I hope you can change the colours. And if you can change the colours, 100% used for pirate. That could be quite good. With the bamboo and the rope, that works well. Not just that kind of tiki hut kind of look. You can use them for that. Quite like these poles that they got here. Could work. They would work really well right now in my South African area. Blooming game. Sweet. Oh, has he? Nice. Good for those guys. I'm not salty. I'm not salty. Moving on. Little signs. They look pretty cool. I do hope the sign work in this game is so much better. But it's like this here. Obviously they've made that a little bit larger. It just looks a bit big. It's like these bushes here. They just look like they've taken the little plant. You know, the little orange plant and just gone put it in. Where are we? Next one. So, they haven't put anything on this coaster, so that's plain. I wonder if these bits up here are pre-done bits or whether they've put them together like they've got these designs in the game. because you can see this and this one are the same, so they would have just shrunk them down in these two. You see what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't have 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces, would you? You just have 2 pieces and you can size them. So that's quite cool. We got big picture there of something. Rockwork. That's the only downside to the rockwork from what I can see and what I've noticed in other videos is you see this repetitive pattern here. Seems as though when you enlarge the rocks, it doesn't enlarge the design and give it a bit more detail. It just literally adds the same design repetitively through it. So I'm eager to see what that's all about. Whether you are like overscale the item and it loses its original feel, if you know what I mean. So you can only take it to a certain point before it then starts replicating it round. It just looks a bit like that, unless it's where the draw distance is. Maybe it's downgraded. I do like the look of this pipework though. This is a proper design, this one, where obviously what we've been seeing them build are just mismatch or whatever they want to do at that time, but that looks nice. That actually looks quite nice. I'm preferring this whole more natural look to it than the whole what they've been showing, that whole purple rock thing. I just don't like that. I know it sounds stupid and you think, well, why wouldn't you do something like that, because it is what it is, but it's just not me. I just don't like it. Even this, looking at this with this pipework, having it those colours makes me but anyway. Loads of signs by the looks of it, which is pretty cool. I think that's going to be good. Whether or not they're on those pieces or whether they're individual, we'd like to think they're individual, but I'm loving these safety nets going around here. Maybe they're a little bit too close together, but probably having 2 meters, not 1 meters, but maybe you can change that. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I gotta wait till I get paid. That's fact. It's come at the worst time. It literally has come at the worst time. Where were we? Got another big gigger in the background there. Just looking through here. Looks all good. Now this bit. This just looks like a service station, though. It doesn't look like... Oh no, it goes down like that. So that's just theming. Okay. Let's just go back a sec. Amazing what you see in 5 seconds. Just want to check out anything around here. See, look at the water effect around here now. Look how more natural that looks. And if you got the right coloured items beside it, like this, I mean, you've only got the white up the top here. Yeah, you got a green bit of track, but all this is a fairly neutral colour scheme. And that just where I think that looks pretty. It looks a lot better than the current version. So I'd say there's a fairly big improvement. It's just dependent on what pieces you use and how you do it. But this is a bit of me here. You know, just knocking these down, making it look as though the coaster burst through. So it's going to be basically a fixed system by the looks of it. So coming into this will be, that looks a bit meh, and then turns, if you know what I mean. So it's going to be straight. So that's going to be awkward because you're not going to get any banking on that. Don't look like there's any banking. So it's going to be like when you do a block section somewhere. It's going to be a bit odd. Yeah. But it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Perfect. It's what we need. It's what we asked for. It's what we wanted. I'm not downing it. I'm just saying on the angle, you look at how that bit is straight, then it bows round. It's going to be one of those potential fixed pieces. So you'll have to come in off smooth off first and then be straight, and then yeah, give it a little bit of trickery, but it should work. Well, that's why I thought we'd just go through this. I mean, you won't have Western or Pirates yet, Jenny, because I think there's only a Viking. You guys say, I can't remember. There's this funky submarine look. Viking. I can't remember what the other ones are. Planko standard look and something else. And So you'll find Western and Pirates will probably come in a month or 2 months' time as a DLC. They'll charge you 10-15 quid for downloading it after release. I do like that though, that works well. Actually, 2 seconds, sorry guys. Yeah, you see that and that will be a fixed piece, I reckon. I don't think you'll be able to change the angle of this particular piece. It'll just be like a block section. So you can't have block sections angled and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I can imagine some amazing coasters, Dan, most definitely. Most definitely. I do hope the stream quality is alright though, guys. Random question, can you use gift cards on Steam to just add to your wallet, or do you have to buy games with the card separately? I can't answer that question, mate. I do apologise. I don't know. Mythical scene. Yep, that's it. Hey, Kyo, how you doing, buddy? So we've got lily pads, which look fairly similar. We got, ooh, that's a new bush. I like that. I like that one. That's not fish. No, it's not fish. No. Right, so we're getting this lovely view. So he just starts multi-populating that. That's cool. Not much else, I don't think. Just double check. Coaster, rockwork. Do like these built up things around the stepways to get up and down. I wonder if you know, you can do paths up and down. So I wonder if actually you can actually build your own like 2 meter width stairwell instead of having to use theirs. So you could go round further out, if you know what I mean, and then come in closer at the top or something like that. Would be quite cool. Might have square planters. It looks like it. So this hexagonal thing looks quite cool. Now, they flicked to this page and I've gone, oh, I wonder if there's like a barrier that they've put in, or if someone's placed those piece by piece. I'd probably say they placed them piece by piece, but I couldn't see anything here because this was doing this bit. Hey Mesmer, how you doing, dude? Are you well? Yeah, definitely Mesmer. Sorry, Cure. Oh, I see. That's really kind of you, man. So I don't pay much. I want to send you a gift card, but it's only letting me do 50 or 100 euros. I want to send you 50. Is that pound or a euro sign? Oh, it's like you. You double. I assume you mean 50 pounds. I mean, any contribution would help, I see. So if 50 euros is more manageable for you, mate, that's absolutely fine. Thank you. I really appreciate that, mate. That's fine. Cheers, buddy. That helps. It really does, because it's yeah. Anyway, there. So what they're doing here, they're just flicking a few blueprints. What we got on these blueprints? I don't know how to do it. I've never done it, guys. My apologies. Where are we? So we got these little flowers that they keep putting everywhere. Little tiki men. Big flower. It looks like a light to me. I'm liking these bamboo bits because I know Jenny mentioned earlier, pirates. You know, when we get to that stage, all these little items, like even these upright bits here. I mean, this is actually, by the looks of it, a door. Whether it opens and closes or whether it's just as a design, I don't know. But with those rope links around there, in a pirate setting with the right colours and everything like that, that would look awesome. I'm loving these signposts that they've done. By the looks of it, you have, you know, you just use anything for that, I guess, and then just plonking on the signs. They're nice, they're the right size as well. A few new plants down here. And that's nice to see, actually, that we can put an actual flower bed in as a trough instead of have to work something out for it. Hey? We'll talk after. Thank you guys, whatever you're doing, I really, really appreciate it. Genuinely. You're all far too kind, and I know I haven't said thank you yet. I was going to do that once we do the updates to the park. So let's just quit all that at the moment. I appreciate it, guys, and I don't mean anything unjust towards that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Unreal. What we got? Rubber dinghies over here. We know the unicorn is static. And obviously they're put in place, I guess. And then you got blow up beds as well. That's cool. So they're rotating it. Yeah, we know how to do all that. Oh, surfboards. Surfboards. I'm enjoying. I'll tell you what I am enjoying. Is the signage. Because that, if you go back to a little bit earlier in the video. Where was it? It's on top of that building, wasn't it? That I was talking about, where they were doing the different sizings. So if you look at the top, there it is. Hold on a minute, we're in 19 and 32. So if I go 19, look at the size of that sign. And then the waves there are the same. So the ability to rescale these items are pretty enormous. Hey Stuart, how you doing, man? Cheers, dude. What have you guys done? Hold on. God, my phone's lit up with notifications. That never happens. Joshy, you're too kind. Far too kind. Thank you, mate. Well, I'll be pre-ordering. I'll do it after this, and then it's done. I haven't got to think about it, then have I? Cheers, mate. Right, back. Excuse me, back to where we were. These fences similar in design as the previous one, but we haven't got the kind of looped hooks. It's just a straight through, which is what I prefer, so they work quite well. 10 extra for deluxe. Okay, I'll have a look into all that after the stream, guys. Don't run into it. Look like a new man. I haven't had a shave in about 4 days. I need a haircut. The room's different, as you can tell. There you go. So, cabinet, TV, screen, all you lovely people, keyboard, me, and there we go. So it's terribly difficult trying to control a camera that is the opposite way around. But yeah, we're starting again, guys. Woo. Let's do this. To you all. Right, little barrel. We know where I like my barrels. I'm loving this little lamp. Hopefully you guys can see that, but that little lamp looks awesome. The surfboards I love. I think they work really well because you can actually put them up in an array of different scenarios. It doesn't have to be a surf thing. You could use them as just racking pieces in like a garage or something, you know. Right, so we got the, looks like these are, surfboard ones. Okay, and what I am enjoying actually is what they've done with these awnings, whatever you want to call them. Can't remember what you call them. Shades. Can't remember what you call them. Sun was shining. Yep. It's hammering it down with rain now. She said that, Stu. But look at these lamps. How cool are they? So subject to what the light spread is on those, which they still haven't shown us any nighttime viewing. So we've still got the same little kind of takeaway things, little vending machines, got bin. These little lamps look a little bit more detailed than the previous version. They're quite nice. Again, could be used for pirate or adventure or anything along those lines. Maybe. Good for plants, yeah. It's actually quite nice to see things going green again, because down here it has actually been quite a dry summer, to be honest with you. But where else are we? We're looking. We haven't seen anything. There's nothing else. As I mentioned, the signs look awesome. By the looks of it, you can put different things on them, so that looks quite cool. And I know what you mean by writing, but I mean by the looks of it, that's got like pictures, and then they've got excuse me, writing and arrows. Not all of them have got the same arrows, so we'll see what they look like when they come. But yeah, these awnings, I love these little tables. I think they are awesome, because there's a bit in the video later where they show us some benches, I think, where sunbathing benches, beds, whatever. See you later, Joshy man. Have a good time at work, my man. I'll catch you soon, mate. And genuinely, hand over heart, thank you, mate. I'm still, thank you. You're too kind. So you've got another vending machine, pip shop, surfboards. Yeah, it's got cooler here as well. Much cooler. Everything's coming down from the north now, so it's dragging all that cool air down. But apparently this evening, if you have any clear sky, North England down to mid-England and across to, I don't know what you want to call it, Denmark, Sweden, Amsterdam, Netherlands, you may see the Northern Lights again, apparently. Just put it out there. Yeah, so, but there's no clear sky here at this precise moment in time. So, we got a new vending machine there, or a new coloured one. Yeah, these little lamps, they look awesome. I think they're subject to how they do their light spreads. They're going to be lovely to use, because you can use them in like, I don't know, industrial warehouse tile kind of thing. You could hide the arm a little bit, maybe. I don't know. There may be different ones. Who knows? But they look good. These little tables, I think they're awesome. They're just perfect. Not much else to be... Oh, that was a bamboo bin. Those bins are bamboo. They look quite cool. Now this I do like, but you got to be super good at doing it. I didn't pause it. Drops it so quick. So what we got to look at here. One thing I've noticed, that is a darker blue because it has little square blue tiles, and this is light blue. That's nice to see that we can have them. I wonder whether or not you have to have them. We want to see that one there, don't we? I guess. But yeah, the sunbeds look good. Still pretty much standard stuff. So we got bubbles. That's another picture, isn't it? Yeah. I thought it was a fish tank, and I was like, hey, haven't shown any of that. But these supports for these, you notice this one here is actually quite thick. Now, do you remember when they were showing the videos? They were quite slim and tall, obviously, but this one here, that looks a little bit more kind of structurally sound, should we say, the fact that the whole slide is coming off it. But then you've got a slim support there, so looks like you may be able to chop and change them, who knows. This is the standard trough we have, which I was using in Slimer Ride at the minute. Ooh, I like these tikis with the fire in them. They look good. And then I'm not really... One thing I am enjoying though is look how smooth... Look at that water effect there. May not have a CPU that can run it, but at least I've got a graphics card that might be able to run it. That is going to look stunning. So we've got water jets coming out the tikis. These You can just see the nozzle there. Just there. Not much else, is there? Nope. Got different trees at the background here. She's sitting at a bench. Got another sign. I like these plants. These look nice. These little kind of small palms. They're not kind of like... The thing I find with the palms is most of them, they branch out like that. Instead of kind of have that feel, which they look quite good. 10 degrees over here, better size. By the looks of it, there is Jenny. Going from every shop and everything in here, they look absolutely perfect. So fingers crossed on that one. Look at the lights on the left. Look at that. Yeah, it really does look good. Tiki statues do look good. I should be alright with the RAM and the graphics card, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm not going to be up to 100,000 pieces till probably this time next year, and then I'm still going to be up to about 200,000 pieces on the current build. So we're still... I think what's going to happen, guys, is I'm going to start a Planet Coaster 2 series. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know where I'm going to go with it. But what I'm going to do is carry on Funderland Great Adventure, because it will break up the mind. It will give me... Instead of just focusing on one project, because I'm actually starting to enjoy FGA again. Fav was Funderland Adventure Failing. So what I think is if I chop and change between them every other stream, potentially we could create something quite good in both parks. So I know Planet Coaster 1 will be old by then, but I'm hoping Johnny will give me a little bit of a card and go, yeah, okay, I'll review it. So we'll see. There's not much else to see in this bit. I do love the water effects. It's that line as it comes across the screen. It really does look real. So what we got here? Hanging things, little kite things, sorry, bubbles. We've got big lobster, people in the rings. Possibly. Who knows? I think the problem I'm going to have with Planet Coaster 2 is because we know there's going to be more theming options to come. I think it's going to be quite tough to start building something big, because unless you do the areas in the form of what you have available to you, and then you leave a section of the park, and that's where I struggle, because you know how I do it. I lay everything out. And yes, okay, I could still lay everything out. But the problem is you don't know what type of music you're going to put with the ride. And you then... Not that you build the ride to the music, but you can kind of find those pieces which then give you the option to what kind of theme you want to go for as well. So it's going to be tough. So I might do a little mini build, you know, see where we can get to. But I'm going to have a blueprint up on the first day. That's 100%. There's going to be about 20 coasters put down with 200,000 pieces and go click. Here you go, guys. Run that. Let me know. And then I know what computer I've got to get by the end of 6-7 years to be able to play Planet Coaster 2 properly. Ah, jokes, eh? I just want to enjoy it like I enjoyed this one, and I was thinking about it today actually. It's just coincidence that this came out, and I thought to myself, well, I might as well just carry on doing FGA and then start something new on yeah, you would be able to, Phantom. And then just start something new on this, whether it be just a water park, who knows, yeah, well, this is the thing. The only thing, everything else is there. I've got everything. Everything's well over the top. The graphics card is double the power. What do you call it? CPU is pretty much on par, so it's not too bad. So we'll see. But the thing is if you go back to original specs of Planco 1 and look at the recommended for that, you wouldn't even contemplate buying recommended. You'd be well over that, you know, just because of how the game runs. But let's fingers crossed for this. I do like these little barnacles on these rocks. I think they work well, and I think with a grey rock, not a purple rock, that would look so much better. But anyway, it's my view. What else we got? More slides, background, all submarine stuff. See, I hate it when there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. Who builds a B&M that has 5 cars? Anyone? Anyway. Right, we've got pool in the background. Another submarine. See, look, the netting on this one. It's much further apart. So I wonder why that is. Interesting. But it actually looks like that's actually steps the other side. So that's a bit odd. So maybe they've selected the wrong one. No worries, IC. Catch you soon, mate. Thanks again. Nothing on that coaster either. I found this interesting because I swore... Yeah, it does. Okay, it's the way the video is done. So it starts off as a standard skinless ride. And obviously, I like these lights. I think they're quite cool. They could come in handy in a lot of places, subject to, again, the light created by them. I like these rocks. They're good. They'll be good for cave work. I can see me hunching down. Right, and then it flicks, or steps up, should I say, to being themed. And I caught it and I thought, actually, do you know what? That doesn't look too bad. And then I saw this, and I thought, is he rotating that, or what? I couldn't quite figure that one out. But I thought to myself, I wonder if you have, like, you know, the turny lights. I wonder if you put them on there, and as the coaster goes round, it you know, they spin. They haven't said you can't. But this is going to be me. I'm going to cover them in lights. They're going to look awesome. All very nicely done, obviously. But this, you can see here that just these little handlebars that they've just put in, and the oxygen tanks, it just starts to transform. Vents, little lights. Pretty cool. So what we got here then? Some jaggedy edge, whatever this is. No protection for anybody. What else we got? Blue hair people again. I mean, I've never seen anyone with blue hair in a theme park. I don't get it. Ooh, translucent tube. That was quite cool. Wonder how it does look with people going through them. Then we got all this pop-up. So we've got the inflatable thingies, containers. It's nice. There's nice little parts on this. The detail in these, it's just so. That's where it's key. I mean, look at this little anchor point here. I mean, maybe that's off that bracket. They've just sunk the bracket in to use the plate, but it just looks more detailed, you know? Yeah, that might work, Cure. I'm not sure. I've totally missed everyone's comments. Tree lights and trays. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Like, you could have like I don't know. You could have it like flickering and also you could strobing, whatever you wanted to do. Really, it'd be really, really cool. I think you can put whatever the hell you like on it, from what I could see. I mean, because that whirly rig in the last one, the last deep dive or whatever it was, where it had the thatched roofs on it, they were clipping through the bottom of the carriages as it was kind of overlapping. So I think you could actually make some very funny videos out of this, in more ways than one. But it's, for me, it's this detail. Look, I mean, the actual pop rivets now, instead of just being a little circle on there, they're actually a pop rivet. That's actually got a bit of shadow underneath it. Excuse me. And that's where that's what I always try and create, those extra little bits that just make it look real. And I think, you know, you imagine if this was all the same colour as the rock work here. These are the mossy rocks as well, look. They've got little moss bits on top. The downside to that is you can't, obviously, well, I guess you can use the bottom half. You just have to use it in a different way. Where was I? So these little lights look cool. They can be used in a number of ways. These look good. That I think looks awesome. I mean, look at that little bit there. Just the detail in that is lovely. It's so much more rounded. There's a lot more detail gone into everything. Look, the valve. What I'm always putting in, which is the Theme Maker Toolkit. What else we got? All these barnacles look great, but it's just the choice of colour. Purple. It's just wrong. Right, where are we now? Loads of coral. Different types of coral. That looks cool. You do a Little Mermaid ride. Flintstone rocks. Yeah, to me, that looks... I think I said it in the launch stream. It looks cartoony to me. That doesn't look... If cartoony is a word. That doesn't look... It looks Park Beyond to me. It doesn't look Planet Coaster. If you were to kind of put your hand over those rocks and look down at the actual, or put your thumb over it if you're watching on your phone, and look at the actual plaza area for where the swimming pool is, it's a totally different feel. If you literally cover that up and just look at that bottom section, it looks so different. So if you had that theme differently, it would feel totally different. I don't like them. But the thing is, the cool thing is you can change colours. You can have whatever colour you want. This is pretty simple, isn't it? Yeah. So what we got here? Diving board again. We've got raised lifeguard chair there. Everyone's being good and wearing their swimwear. No one being topless. Oh, there's geezer topless there. Naughty, naughty. Bins, rocks. Just changing the colours. I do like this view. You're going to be able to get some amazing pictures with your theme park in the background, I must admit. And to be honest, I'll be using the swimming pools more for rides as touchdowns and stuff like that. They will do. It is, from what they've said, haven't they said pretty much everything is changeable colours? From my understanding, it's just the splashes and everything. It's just awesome. So what are these? Look quite funky. These you could build something quite good out of that. Standard stuff. Standard stuff. See, look at these here. What kind of dark ride could you create with them? Or is that a... Hold on a minute. That's a bit weird. Bear with me. So you got clouds, stars. Clicks over too quick. So here's Viva la Vegan with a bigger parasol. Why? Why not be the same size? Stuff like that annoys me. Unless they've made it bigger, maybe. So character-wise, there's the Viking, the Sharky, the submarine guy, cactus guy, and the Greek. Greek? Did you say it was? Yes, Greek, I think. So, yeah. Oh, look, it's got that right in. What's we got here? Signs, balloon. Cars, beach buggies, they look cool. Hey Steffi, how you doing? Those swirly things look quite cool in the background as well. With the tortoises on. Boxes look a lot more detailed. There's that bamboo bin I was talking about. There's not much else to look at. So this obviously, yeah, is pretty much the same as where you do your thing in Planet Zoo, I think. So you'd have one facing that way, and then you'd have one over here facing this way. 26. Just want to check something. So he's going along on the lolly. He's going along on the ring. Ring. So do you have to put these in there? I can't remember. They were putting them in, weren't they? But I don't know if they were like usable scenery, because I haven't seen anyone go round on the donut. Background. Good. Ah, so this is just a platform, and then they've put the stairs up the actual back of it. Bit odd. The water effects do look good. They really, really do. He's a bit burnt. I didn't notice that. Look at that. That'll be why they bought the parasol in. Parasol. There you go. Right. So this is the water treatment things. So then you put nodes in and put other water things. Okay. Hang on a sec. Yeah, this was the one. That's not got one on. But as they're coming back around and under, the bottom goes through the top of that. So I would assume you can put whatever you want on the stuff. Coaster in the background. I'm loving these little signs. So yes, free fish. I wonder what that means. Fire extinguisher inside. Love a t-shirt. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, sorry, missed it. Weren't anything in the background. What we got here? This was the rain. Here we go. First time we're seeing rain, but we got sunshine. Now I'm looking at the top of the screen here, and I'm just seeing a dark grey cloud from what I can see. So maybe it's coming in, if you know what I mean. So this is what? Oh, how you paint? Edit staff zones. Oh golly. Stuff I just can't bother with. So background. I like that little bin. Nice. Very nice. Ah. There's the Greek mythology. Look. So this is, someone's put this in. We got the pots. I hope there's more than 2 pots. Then we got the pillars. Then we got blocks. Okay. Then we got, see, look, clip. See that? Popped out its bottom. So we go here. That looks Viking-esque to me. Greek mythology. Greek again. Viking. Scuba diver thing, whatever. Again, bit Greek. What are we seeing here then? Same stuff pretty much. Cool looking coaster though. So this is the drop track, isn't it? Look, they've even done it like 13. So everything we've been waiting for is here. There you go, guys. Look at that. Well, there we are. That is Planet Coaster 2, as they say. Oh, pause. Oh, there you go. Deluxe Edition. Vintage Funfair Ride Pack. Oh, look what we got. Helter Skelter. Helter Skelter. Why am I paying more for the Monte Leon and the Grand Carousel and the Chairplane when... and the Hyperspin that I've never used and never will use? Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Why couldn't they have done that in Planco 1 for my Haunted Mansion? This looks updated water coaster by the looks of it. I just don't see the point of the cube. Never used it, never will. Okay, right. Well, we know what I'm doing after the stream then, don't we, guys? We are ordering Planet Coaster 2. Thank you, Joshy. So, some of you keen-eyed guys will notice that there's a lot more foliage around now. Where are we? So what I've done is with the pine trees, I've actually doubled up on them. So I've put 2 in the same position just to give them that little bit extra blockage. If you know what I mean? Not to be so see-through. So only a few of them have it, but it just adds to them basically. So I have been off stream working around here. I've done a lot more detail. I've kind of made it look as though there is kind of like paved section going through the graveyard. And it kind of comes around the front here and then goes around to the well, up to the other mausoleum and then through some gates just down here. Done a little bit of rock work around here, just setting the scene, trying to work out how I'm going to blend in this steampunk section. So I've got to figure that one out. I put this wall in with the ruin pieces just to give it a little bit of a different look, because then that gives me a little bit extra to work with around here. So obviously it's quite a large area. What else have I done? I've smoothed Slimer out now, so he is all sweet as. I have put a couple of trees in here. I know it sounds silly, but they just add a little bit more closure to the area, so a little bit more kind of like, oh, I wonder what's behind there kind of thing. But some angles with the coaster going through, it actually looks pretty cool wherever it is, if it's running. Very strange. Here she comes. Yeah, it's because I'm only uploading in 2 megapixels, Jenny, unfortunately. Megabytes, not megapixels. Megabytes, so where I normally do 20 plus, so my apologies if it is a little bit blurry. Luckily though, it's staying stable, so I'll go around as slowly as I can for you. But it's the views from Slimer now. You know, have a look at that now that you're going through there. It just feels so much more detailed. What else did I do? Just started some plant work around here, which worked out really well, and I was just progressing through here as well. But just watching Slimer go through here and coming up and over just looks so cool. And the fact that he disappears and then, yeah, oh, it's cool. I really do. And then I've kind of kept that sight line for the steampunk, so you still get to see that come through into view, which is quite cool. What else have I done? Right, did a couple of bits in the steampunk area, so I have finally sorted out how I kind of want the shops. So that now is there. I've made them a little bit smaller, and the reason being is I can now separate the two areas apart, where previously this was basically where this entrance is. So I've angled it over and just put it in. It makes it not as nice inside. It's, you know, you can't really do much with it, but it just looks cool. I think once we get some other bits on there, make it look much more steampunk, I think that'll work quite well. And then the other bit I did was over here. So now we have a walkway entrance here. So as you come in, it's a bit repetitive, but at night time it looks pretty cool. And then we come round, and then you have the ride. So I might put some screens in there just for some videos on. We will see. Let me see if I can up the bit rate, guys. Bear with me. I'm going to try 4 meg. Right, you're getting 4 meg now, so you should get a better experience. So if well, you'll know by this actually, if I do that. So I thought this looked pretty cool at night time. Look at that, the reflections on the walls going around the cylindrical bit and on the ceiling. It just all looks quite, I don't know, alien-esque. And then you just kind of rocket down here into the ride. That was quite cool. Only took a little while to do. I enjoyed that. I have done the shops as well. So the shops now are all kind of looking pretty much the same. And I was, excuse me, I need a drink. Where was I? Right, where was I? Okay, yeah, so shops. And then I've done the toilets. They look pretty cool. I think that's a staff room, if I remember rightly. That's fantastic. And then just another toilets there. So they're looking pretty cool. The reason why I did them was just because I thought I've got to start doing something with this area. And I was just trying to think of what I could do just to kind of close off. So double check that line's there. Yeah, it is. So that will start being developed soon. And then the other bit that I have done is, if we go through here, you'll see there's a building appearing here. So, work in progress. Cool, well it should be, it's double the quality now, so hopefully you're getting some sort of 1080p. My apologies guys. Hopefully sorting this evening, so we will see. But what I've done is just round the corner here is put the station in. So I think I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. I'm going to make it look like there's some form of concrete or something just edging this all off because it just looks a little bit low. Or if I raise these bits up actually I could probably do that a little bit better. But it looks quite cool, does the job. I just thought I'd park 2 just to kind of give it that little bit more detail. I did put a little pier just out front here, so it's just got that little bit extra now. And then as you come through, you got the vented centre bit where obviously the smoke goes from the stack. And then I've just started messing around with the queue line, etc. And then out here, just kind of got the same kind of vibe, just a couple of pier bits basically. But the boats go through perfectly, they don't glitch, they don't catch anything. And I think it just works. Yeah, I've got this raised up, so I need to raise the other end up. But yeah, that's pretty much where we got to so far, guys. So yeah, here we are. Have I done anything else? Oh yes, this bit of the queue line is now done. But You wouldn't believe how much of a pain in the backside that was to do, but it's done. It's done. And I just kind of went for this look at the moment. I think I'm going to change it. It doesn't look right. It looks too big. So I've got to sort that out. But I thought these shops, they're a benchmark, something to work off. Feels cool. I don't know, something about them, just something's not clicking. Don't know why. Whereas it's because I've hidden the boiler bits down the bottom here. I don't know. There's no height, you know, no height's the wrong word, but it's not blocking out the background as much as I thought it would, even though it's a glazed ceiling, roof, whatever you want to call it. Great thinking, Ryan. But it looks nice. I like it. I like it. I didn't want to do another 4,000 piece roof like I did in Funderland Adventure Valley. But it works. It works. I like this station. I think that's come out well. Still loads to do on it, but it's there. This is 100% starting to get a baseline. The only thing I really need to do, and I really need to do it soon, is the coaster. I need to get the coaster going. So once we have the coaster in, I can then obviously start planning how I want to do the surrounding scenery. I think what I'm going to try and do with the coaster is have it come out the back here. Maybe go into the mounting, we'll see. But fill that area, because I noticed when you had a look, you still got this big blank area there. So, got to figure that one out. But yeah. There we go, guys. So that's pretty much the update. Not really. How can I put it? I haven't really got the energy to build, if I'm honest with you. I don't think I've. What did I put in the thing? Live update. There we go. So yeah, there we are, guys. So I think Planet Coaster 2. It's a defo. 100%. I think it is going to be a better game. The only bit I'm worried about, again, like I say, is just the amount of pieces and how many coasters and rides and stuff like that. But there we go. Does anybody want to have a ride of anything? I'll tell you what we'll do, actually. We'll close out the stream on these, because these are updated a little bit. Let's start from the beginning. And the guys that don't know the coasters. We'll do this, Slimer, and the Steampunk coaster. And then we'll finish the stream, guys. But thanks for joining. It is appreciated, as always. If you've got any rides you want to go on in particular, day or night, do say. But I just want to obviously say thank you over the last couple of weeks. It's been genuinely appreciated. Not going to call out, but thank you. I didn't want to have to ask again, but genuinely thank you. And today, Joshy, I'm going to have to win the lorry at this rate. Just thank you, guys. Seriously, it really is appreciated. You can see I've made the move, so we're all good. We just got to get through the next few weeks and sort this internet out. So look at that now with all the furniture around. See, just with those trees now, it makes it feel so much more just the ride. It really does. I love that view. Yeah, no problem, Jenny. Where are we? We'll always do it from the woody because that shows the do it on. And there we go. Enjoy. It is pretty cool, Mesmer. I enjoy it. Yeah, I'm just glad it hasn't changed. I'd hate to change a bit of track or something and then it lose its sync, but no, they seem all right. I mean, they could be a bit smoother. That's the only thing. Bloomp, how you doing, man? Cheers, dude. And then we'll do a quick ride of Slimer. If anyone's got any shout outs they want to go on anything, just say. So, see the axes above the door there? Just little bits. Look at that now. A few rocks down there and stuff just to kind of give it that little bit. Nothing major. Compared to that. Starting to transform. That. It just feels so much better where it's going past the trees and everything. That interaction there with the drop coaster is just amazing. I quite like that. I think as that drops through here now and comes up through here, once we get a bit more furniture down here, maybe a few more trees, I don't know. It just has a cool vibe about it. And I've just called it basically quite easy. Slimer let loose. Not too imaginative, but it kind of feels like that. It feels like, you know, if you think about the latest Ghostbusters film. It's just Slimer in the loft and he's just got out and he's going around. That's the cool thing. He's kind of like going through the forest, sees the hotel, goes through the hotel corridor, comes out into the graveyard, past the graveyard's house, into the graveyard, out the back, up and under the church. It's just cool kind of little name for it, really. Like, if you think of Slimer as a character and what he actually does in the Ghostbusters films, it's yeah, kind of works. kiddie ride at the end of the day that feels semi adulty. There's no point really doing the train, because the train really ain't going to show you much, because it's the only thing it's going to show you is in here, which is obviously now pretty much done. Done a couple of supports, one here, and one here. Cool thing is with that one I could shove it in the roof. That was easy. What else have I done? I've just been doing little bits here and there. I put that plant bed in with a little fence around it, a couple of trees in. I just got to rock it and weed it. Right, the bit that took all the time was all the detailing. So all these little figures, the plant work, the graveyard, the gravestones and stuff. As you can see, I put a load of graves in, but not done anything with them, bush-wise or anything to make them look like this. But then I did this after I did those, so strange. But it's just getting that depth so that when you do look through, it all makes sense and it looks good. Exactly, Cure. Exactly. Put this little planter in for this tree just to give it something really, instead of just having the trunk in. And as you can see in the background, I just started weeding everything up and everything. So you got that derelict graveyard look to it. So once we get some mist in there, like we have done around the back here, that'll all start to make even more sense. I can't remember, what else did I do? I did something, where was it? Oh, that was it, all around here. So basically I've just vegged and rot worked all the way around here, put some reeds in, etc. Just make it look a little bit more kind of how I want it to look, and it really did look quite good actually. I haven't finished off around the back here yet, still got to do that, but dodgy chime for a bell. And then it's got to basically blend it all together and make it all work, so yeah. Anybody like to have a ride on anything in the entire park? I genuinely don't mind, guys. Before I shoot off, I just want to thank you all for joining the stream. It is always appreciated, as I always say. If you could smash that like more than anything, it would be appreciated. If you want to support the channel in any way, you're more than welcome by becoming a member via here or Patreon. Or if you want to make a one-time donation, smash that PayPal. But I'm not asking, it's only to support the channel and me, guys. In this time I'm in at this moment. But we are getting there, we are climbing again. That's the main thing. Yeah, I don't think I did anything else. I think that was it. So there's that little building there. It looks very different to that, so I've got to figure out how I can make it look a bit more like this. Strange. Yeah, there we go. No requests? I'm working late for the next 2-3 days, I think, and then it's really subject to internet being available, guys. That's all, because obviously 2 meg is too low, 4 meg is okay, but if the other party living here she works here most of the time through the day, so what I don't want to do is take too much internet away that her work stuff doesn't work. So as to why we're having to sit down this evening just to see what can be done. So I'd like to say, well, I don't know actually. Let me just check. Allow me, because I've been trying to get on there all day and it won't let me go on. Work, thank you. Again. For some reason the rotor won't load. see if it'll do it. I think I'm working for the next 3 days straight. So what's that? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So potentially Monday onwards, but it's subject to internet availability. Alright, guys. One coaster, steampunk. Yeah, there's something going on with the work thing. It's just not working. Really strange. Pink. Took a picture. Yes, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday working, off Monday. Working all next week. Off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday working, but I'm on 4 till midnight. And then I'm off. So over the next 2 weeks, you're probably not going to see me live much. But then the following week, I've got some time off. So, and then I'm back to earlies. So towards the end of September, I'll be online more. Let's put it that way. Hopefully that then coincides with the new internet. Hey Patrick, how you doing, buddy? Gig internet, crikey. I'll show you a sec, Jen. Thank you. Right, where are we? Those coaster nets. Here. So they're called Coaster Safety Net. Right, left, and then you got the end piece. So just type in Coaster Safety Net on Steam in the Theme Maker Toolkit bit, and you'll be able to find it. There we go, guys. Sorry, Patrick, I am off now, mate. My apologies. We get more views at the end when I'm about to shut down than we get throughout any point of the whole stream. Always the way. Any questions or anything, guys, before I go? We started the stream off with a laugh with the Planet Coaster 2 trailer review. Hopefully you guys appreciated that and saw it from my perspective and how I look at things and bits and how you can use pieces and change colours and stuff. Because if you look at this park in this particular picture right now, I see two vibrant parts that are popping out. And that is the leg of the observatory tower in the Oriental section. So that means I need to tone that down a bit. And the blue screen towards the left middle of the screen, which isn't going to be there anyway. So this is what I'm on about, your colour palette. Depending on how you use it and what you use, you tend to find it can change the way a game looks. So have hope, Jenny, sorry. No worries, I'm all sorted now, so that's all good. Just like I say, got to get through the month financially now, but we're good, we're good, we're good. And thank you for all the generosity, guys, sorry. But we will be back soon, just not soon enough, so potentially Monday, and then it will be towards the end of the week. Alright, so love to you all. Thank you very much again, guys. Genuinely can't thank you enough. See you all very, very soon, guys. Bye-bye.